What is up, guys? It is TheCitrusPanda here today, and I'm coming at you with episode 5 of Dark Souls Kirito challenge. So, what are we going to be doing in this episode? Well, I haven't really decided yet. I actually don't know where to go. Now, I was looking on the wiki because I was looking up some information about the Lost Giant. I didn't look where to go, but I just because I kind of wanted to try to figure that out on my own. If that doesn't work out, if I can't figure out where to go, if I'm really confused, maybe I will look up some stuff on the wiki. But I looked up about the Lost Giant boss, and apparently there's a guy outside the door, and you can summon him, kind of like how you could summon Manny or Mildred for the fight against the Quelaag Queen in Dark Souls, or Quelaag, or however you want to say her name. And it's kind of weird because I thought he was actually a real player, and in my other videos I was saying how, like, oh, well, I've seen actually a couple people rocking this setup with this big spear and this shield, but little did I know, it's actually not a setup, it's just like that. People are just like that. So this is still here. I thought maybe after the boss it would go away, but it's still here, so not too sure. So anyway, that's an NPC. Apparently you can summon him, and then he gives you stuff, like if you actually did summon him and you beat the boss fight with him. So that would have been cool if I knew that beforehand, but whatever. I was just checking to see if there was anything I missed around the Lost Giant. But as far as where I'm going next in this game, I don't really know. I know that this game is more open than Dark Souls. So there is kind of like a weird thing going on with how you get to the different bosses and things. Because, like, for instance, in Dark Souls, if you went and fought a boss, in general, bosses, the farther you got into the game, the harder bosses became. And that's just how the game worked, because the game was somewhat open, but still linear in the sense that you really couldn't get to any of the really, bigger bosses or harder bosses. I would say, like, I was gonna say really difficult bosses, but some of the late game bosses aren't even that hard. You can't get to them unless you do other things up to that point. For instance, you can't fight things like the Four Kings and Lord Nito until you get the Lord Vessel, and you can't do that until you beat Ornstein and Smo. So it's kind of like a trade-off there, as the game got farther into the game, then it got a little bit harder. I mean, there was things like you could literally, if you had the Master Key, go straight to Blighttown from the beginning of the game, but it wasn't like that, unless you had that exact Master Key, which most people want the Master Key in Dark Souls. But in general, it was pretty easy to get to, like, the Quelaag Queen or whatever. But in this game, you can literally go to, like, a really difficult boss, or at least a decently difficult boss. I was running through the I can't even think of it. It's called the Lost Tower, or Last Tower. Hyde's Lost Tower. I'm gonna check what it's called actually really quick, so that I think it's Hyde's Last Tower. Oh, Hyde's Tower of Flame. Okay, well, close enough. And there's actually like a dragon rider or something like that, something similar to that, very similar to that kind of name. And he's a boss, and I just kind of like walked on into his room. I figured it was a boss fight, but I wasn't actually expecting a boss fight, and I got one. So it was kind of interesting to do, and I actually didn't kill him, obviously. I kind of got murdered by him. But it's kind of interesting because you can literally get there from the beginning of the game. It's not even that hard either. You can just run past all the big guys because they're pretty slow, and they don't really pose too much of a threat. So I'm gonna go around, and I'm gonna try to, I guess I'm just gonna try to do some, like, exploring around here to see if there's anything going on. Now, when I was on the wiki, I'm not gonna say that I didn't cheat a little bit, because I was actually on the wiki looking at the Lost Giant, and I saw that it was in the same area, there was another boss called the Pursuer. And I'm not sure what that boss is or where he's at, so I'll have to figure that out. But I do know that there is a boss in this location. I've just got to find him. So that's what I'm trying to find right now. I know that there's a boss, I just don't know where he's at, and hopefully I'll be able to find him. If that is the case, that'll be pretty cool. So as far as where he's going to be at, I have honestly no idea. I'm not exactly sure about where he would be at, what would be a good place for him to be at. I don't know. I mean, there was this one guy up here, that came. Do you remember I don't know if you remember this. If you watched the one episode, I'm guessing it was episode 2 or possibly episode 3. Oh, man, that was crazy. Okay, I was trying to do a running dash there. I didn't think he would actually attack again, so that was completely my fault there. But there was a guy up here, and I wanted to kill him, but I don't know if he's here, which is kind of weird. But I don't know. He was here. This guy came down on like an eagle thing, and he was like trying to kill me. But he wasn't here the next time I came back, so I can't fight him, which is kind of weird. But whatever. It doesn't really matter. I can still do this. Also, I just noticed that I'm not in power stance right now, so I gotta get my power stance on. Oh yeah, power stance all day. I'm doing my power stance all day. You know, I'm actually gonna name this video Power Stance All Day. I want to test a theory of mine. I want to test my theory that naming a video with power stance in the title gets you so many more views. Because seriously, like my second episode almost has 600 views, I'm pretty sure. And like, it just doesn't make any sense. It has like 600 views, but not all my other ones of the series, they have fluctuating numbers of views. And it's weird that it's like that. And I really don't care that like my other videos don't have that many views. I've said it before, but I would rather have, I mean, I'm good with having 5 viewers. I'm good with having 5 people, random people that I just don't know who actually take the time to watch my videos. That alone makes me want to make more videos. But it's interesting to see. I want to do kind of like an experiment almost to see, you know, is that why that video got so many views, or I don't know why. Honestly, I cannot tell you why. And if you're wondering why I just died, it's because I suck at this game, but also because I don't really know. I don't know. I'm trying to talk, and I'm like, I don't even know. Okay. See, there's an added skill you've gotta have when you're trying to commentate a video game. You've gotta like be good at the video game, but then you've gotta be good enough to talk about it and play it at the same time. It's not that hard for me because I've done it for so long. But when you're playing a game like Dark Souls 2, yeah, it can be a little bit challenging. Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't know if this is because I played through Dark Souls so many times and I got so used to it. Dark Souls 2, in my opinion, is considerably harder than Dark Souls. And people who don't think that, I don't know, I would say you're kidding yourselves, but I don't know, I mean, maybe you just find it not as hard. Honestly, from what I've played so far, the game just seems more punishing than Dark Souls 2. I mean, from the first Dark Souls. I mean, heck, when you die, you lose health off your max health, so that when you get to a certain point, you're literally not using, like, you can go down to 50% of your max health. Like, you have barely, like, you're a shadow of your former self, basically. You're not near as powerful as you were at some point when you're playing this game, which is one big difficulty, you know, perk here, and it just makes the game a lot more difficult. Also, as far as I'm gonna show you these human effigies go, apparently they're hard to find. I don't know. I really haven't had that much trouble trying to find one. Then again, I really haven't tried to find them that much, so it's not like I really, you know, I really went out of my way to try to find human effigies. I just kind of like, you know, came upon them, and I do admit they probably are kind of hard to find, but that's not one of the difficulty things for me. I think another thing is like the idea that the game is more open world, which makes the game a lot harder as a result, because the game isn't kind of like, it's not like telling you, oh, well, you can't go to this area because it's too hard for you at this point. It just kind of opens up the world to you, and it's like, well, if you want to go here, well, we're not going to tell you not to. We're just going to show you that, oh, it's a little bit challenging, and then you can kind of make your decision from there. And it's kind of interesting that they did that kind of thing. I'm trying to lure this guy over here. The turtle guy, I've noticed, is really hard to lure. He really is. He's like freaking blind. So you've actually got to like run all the way over there to actually get him. And it shouldn't be too much of a problem with those people throwing firebombs, but I'm always afraid of those guys throwing firebombs if they're gonna hit me or not. So if you're watching this and you agree with me, tell me. Do you think Dark Souls 2 is harder than Dark Souls and Demon Souls? I don't know. I mean, personally, I never really played Demon Souls too much. So if you played Demon Souls, leave your comments down below about how that, you know, compares to them too. Because I don't know between Demon Souls and Dark Souls which one was harder, because I really didn't play through too much of Demon Souls. From what my friend told me, it was kind of like, it was harder to get to the boss in Demon Souls. Like, the monsters, wow, okay, yeah, okay, that was cool. That was cool. Just thought the gunpowder barrels, whatever. Apparently leading up to the boss was a little bit harder in Dark Souls. like the monsters leading up to it was a little bit more challenging, and then the bosses themselves weren't as difficult, it seemed like, as Dark Souls. But Dark Souls bosses were more difficult, and it seems like enemies weren't as hard. I mean, they were still, you know, some of them were still pretty hard, but not all of them were that hard. These spearmen, I'm telling you, like literally, these are the hardest enemies I've encountered in Dark Souls 2 so far. I mean, I'm sure there are really threatening things later in the game, but by far, these things are ridiculous. Like, they shouldn't be hard in the least. They shouldn't be hard at all. Like, thinking about them, like, logically, those spearmen should be, like, one of the easiest enemies in the game. In fact, spearmen from Dark Souls, like, 1, it was just so easy. In fact, that's, like, I found, like, spearmen from Dark Souls 1 to be, like, some of the easiest parrying you could do. Like, that's how I learned to parry pretty well in Dark Souls. Just because I could parry spearmen pretty well. I'm gonna go down here. Maybe there's something down here. I don't know. I'm really confused about where I'm supposed to go right now. But, you know, maybe we'll figure it out eventually, so... Anyway, so that's my opinion on all that. I think Dark Souls 2 is harder than Dark Souls. That part of that, I think, is due to the fact that maybe I played through Dark Souls so many times that I just got good at it. Like, I just got good at Dark Souls, and, like, the game wasn't near as hard as the first time I played through it, which is probably a pretty good explanation, honestly. I think that's a pretty good, idea if you think of it that way. Also, I went the long way around, which also kind of just proves the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm stupid. Because I didn't actually need to go the long way around. I already had beaten the boss, so I could have actually went the shorter way around. So I basically wasted the first 10 minutes of this video doing something absolutely pointless. Which is kind of stupid. But you know what? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I guess we're just going back up now because there's nothing down here. I was expecting there to be something bigger or something... Like, I could hit a wall and it would give me candy or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. Can I open this door? It's locked. Of course it's locked. Why would it not be locked? Every single door that you think opens in this game and you're like, oh, I finally found a passage. And it's like, no, actually, it's locked. But, also, why didn't I make a video yesterday? I was supposed to make daily videos. One, you'll notice on this channel I don't really keep my promises very well. I don't know. I sometimes get distracted by things. Also, Free to Play the movie came out yesterday, which pretty much took up a lot of my time. Although that's not really a big excuse for it because I could have definitely still done a video after I watched the documentary. Very good. If you don't know what it was about, it was a documentary made by Valve, people behind Steam, and a bunch of really good. Well, they're behind Steam, and they created a bunch of cool games. And I'm a really big fan of Valve. So I watched the documentary and it was really interesting. I really liked it. And I got the soldier key from somewhere. I don't know where I got it, but I did. And I think maybe I got it from the boss. And I opened that door. So that's you know, that's the location I can go to now. Basically, it was about professional gaming and Dota 2 and things. I never really was a big fan of League of Legends or Dota 2. I really did like them. Like, they were cool. I always thought they were cool, like team competitive gaming and stuff. But I never, like, had a team. Like, if I had a team and I was, like, playing on, like, with a group of friends, I feel like playing those games by yourself are not as fun, not near as fun, because you're just playing with random people and they get angry at you when you don't do well and things. I think I'm more of a fan of League of Legends, but I really can't say that because I've probably played, like, maybe 6 hours of League of Legends and, like, maybe 2 hours of Dota. So, I can't say which one necessarily is better. I'm just gonna say, from my opinion, is that League of Legends is better. I'm sure that everybody here has different ideas and what one is better and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the genre. I feel like it would be a lot better if I did play with friends. So, Ring of Restoration. I want to see what that is. That should be interesting to see. What did I just do there? Am I completely spazzed out for a second? I think I might take up the stone ring is what I might replace it with if it's good. It gradually restores health. So, how much health, though? I'd like to see, actually. That'll be interesting to see. That's a cool effect it has, actually. I kind of like it better than the Grass Crest ring. It actually looks like it's like red. Although it masks your character even more. Okay. I'm gonna walk on out here. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, this just gives off bad vibes. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's safe. It's safe. Alright, we're good. We're good. There's a door right here. Let's just go in the door. Produces the symbol of the king. Ooh. Produce the symbol of the king. So, apparently I have to produce the symbol of the king. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing I have to go farther in the game to get the symbol of the king. I almost think possibly that's like the last boss in the game, you know what I mean? Like it's maybe this game kind of works like it did in Dark Souls, where the end of the game kind of ends like where it started. Oh man, I almost jumped off the edge there. That would have been funny. You know what I mean though? Because like in Dark Souls, this is spoilers by the way. If you are not, if you haven't played Dark Souls, don't watch and don't listen to what I'm about to say. Just pause it, or skip over a little bit. Basically, in Dark Souls, you jump down a pit where Frampt was at, and the big I can't really explain. Apparently, I can't talk today. So the big pit where Frampt is like kind of like laying or standing, I guess. He's just huge serpent thing out of the ground. So I guess he's standing. And you can jump down there, but you can't do it until you're at the end of the game where you get all the Lord Souls, but then you can actually open up the door, and it's basically like, wow, here was the end of the game, or in Firelink Shrine, where I basically started the game. Maybe that's like a recurring theme in Souls games, possibly that happened in Demon Souls as well. I thought for sure that was the boss that you fought here, but maybe that was the boss that I saw, because I knew there were two bosses, so maybe that was that door right there. Maybe that was the boss that I found. I don't know, maybe that, I'm trying to think more into this, but maybe that's literally all there is. Like, maybe that is the boss. But I'm thinking maybe that isn't a boss or something, and I'm missing something. So I'm going to explore some more, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going to explore some more. I think it's better to explore and not find anything than not explore, than not find something crucial. So I'm trying to jump off here. The heck is going on? I want to jump. Like, just let my character just jump. It's like in Dark Souls is one of those games that like never limits you on like killing yourself by jumping off a ledge, and then I can't jump off a ledge. It's kind of funny. Oh no. Ah, dang it, I even tried to roll. What I noticed when I dual wield, now get off the freaking ladder, what are you doing? What I noticed when I was dual wielding is that I found that my stamina goes down pretty fast, and then I get kind of carried away, and then my stamina just kind of just degrades. I don't know, and then I don't have enough stamina to like move around and dodge. But in general, it's okay. Yeah, so that's a pretty powerful attack, honestly. That power stance attack, I like it quite a bit. It does a lot of damage. And I might start using my broadsword in my main hand. I don't know. I want to see how much it hits compared. I'm going to compare them really quick. So, as far as equipping this in this hand and then this in the other hand, I want to see how, like what the damage compares to. I feel like maybe the fire is a better offhand weapon than this one. I'm not sure though. I'm really not sure. I guess I'm going back down here. What am I doing? I don't know. I just don't know. Should have just walked down the ladder or went down the ladder. Sorry, I'm pausing really quick. Not pausing, but I'm just cleaning my glasses really quick, so I had to put the controller down. I'm thinking maybe if I go back in this direction towards the beginning, possibly there's something back here. So it seems like I hit a little bit more with a broadsword, possibly. I don't know. Let me check again. So turn around. All right, so I hit more with a broadsword. It seems like. How much do I hit with this? Ooh, man. Seems like I do more damage like this, so I think I'm gonna go with this setup. I think it's better than what I was using before. I think. I don't know, maybe not. Regardless of whether I find what I'm actually trying to find, like this, apparently there's another boss in this place. Maybe, just maybe, I will be able to fight this guy sitting on the ground. That'd be interesting. See if I can kill him. There's a guy sitting there. I tried to kill him my first time I was ever playing through this, and I wasn't able to kill him, so it'd be interesting if I can. I just got archers in this freaking game, I'm telling you what. Like, there are two things that really annoy me in this game, and this is the freaking spearman and the freaking bowman, and that's what kills me in this game. Like, the bowman just kind of like weaken me up, but then the spearmen just come in and murder me. It's exactly what happens. Alright, so they're out to get me, I'm telling you. That's 1 hit, 2 hits. I didn't want to do 3, but, you know, I accidentally put in too many inputs. Here's the archer. I'm just going to rush at him and kill him. So let's go. See? I just can't dodge, apparently. I don't know, was the other way possibly better, or is this better, or I don't know. I really don't know at all. I don't know what's going on. So, let's just go back down and fight that guy who is sitting on the ground. We can probably kill him. I'm assuming I can. Although, I mean, I have better equipment and things, but I don't know if it's enough to actually kill him. Alright, so... there's stuff down here. I never noticed that. Is it easy to get down there? Is it... Ah... That's interesting. No, wait. No, that's not interesting at all. That's where you come from. Okay. That's kind of funny. Because like, you actually see it... Okay. I'm stupid. That's like where you come from originally, like to get to this place. So, yeah. Yep, not that important. I'm actually going to switch back to using my fire longsword as my main weapon, I think. I don't know why. I think I liked it better. It has longer reach. It just feels better as a main attacking weapon. So, also, this restoration ring has helped me out quite a bit, I think. Alright, so let's just hit him once, hit him twice, hit him 3 times. Wow. Well, that did lots of damage. I don't know what he does. Okay, he does that. Does he do 2-hit combos, 3-hit combos? What did he do here? Oh my god, he hits a lot. Boom, boom, boom. I just like, that's powerful. It really is. Alright, so, Hide Night Sword. So, that's one of those, it's like a mini version of one, or I don't know, Hyde's Tower of Flame. I don't know who Hyde is. Maybe he's like a kind of important character in Dark Souls 2 lore. I'm not exactly sure. But, what did I get? Hyde Night Sword. A straight sword, originated in Hyde. A special ally makes it an alloy. Sorry, an alloy. I see. I can't talk today. Is very durable. The composition of the alloy of these swords remains a mystery. In Drangleic, the attempt to imitate it resulted in the similar broadened steel. So, okay, let's see here. Can we look at the info? Can we look at? Okay, here we go. We can look at this here. So in general, this has 75. No, it has -75. So it has decent base attack. What is its base attack? I want to see what its base attack is. It's got 75 base attack. So yeah, it's got pretty bad base attack, but it does lightning damage. That's what it does good. So it's kind of similar to the, and it's got that lightning. I want to see, is that faith scaling? No, it's just influence on faith, faith on lightning attack. So yeah, it's very similar to Astor's straight sword, which is what I was thinking it was. So that's a good faith build sword. So if you can like kill this thing and take it, it's kind of similar to how if you wanted to have a faith build in Dark Souls, you could kind of kill the undead dragon, or you don't even have to kill an undead dragon. You can actually just snag it and run. Because actually, you can also just, I think Astor's straight sword was one of the weapons, or one of the items near the undead dragon that you can actually get without dying. Like without, not dying, without actually waking him up. So that's something to think about. So it's a little bit different, but it's basically Astor's straight sword, but Dark Souls 2 version of it. I don't know what I'm looking for here. I don't know what I expect to find, and honestly, I'm just going to keep on going. I give up. I can't find anything. I'm going to go to my next lead, my next idea, and see where that takes me. And I'll see how that goes, but I don't know if that will get me anywhere either. And I'll see where that happens. So I unlocked that one door that I thought maybe that would actually help, but it didn't. So that's not it. I did some other things. I went some other places. That wasn't it. I've got one more idea that it might be the place where I have to go. I'm gonna test it out. So back in Majula is my idea in the well. So I guess I can go there. If that is not the case, then I'm gonna go to Hyde's Tower of Flame, I guess, and fight the boss there. That'll be kind of tough, but I think I might do a rush for the boss and then try to kill him. He shouldn't be too hard. I don't know. I mean, I know he's there. I fought him. I kind of fought him. I was like already hit and I was kind of weak, and I just like went to the boss room and I was kind of expecting to die, so I just kind of like let myself die. Alright, so we got lots of souls. What can we do with these souls? Well, not much, because we don't have any large Titanite shards, so we can't upgrade our weapons, but we can upgrade armor, right? Yes, we can. But we need Titanite shards to do it. We already bought all those from him, so do we have... I think we found some. I forget how we found some, but I'm pretty sure we have some extras lying around. No, we don't. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. I guess we can just go level up. Let's just go level up. Yeah. Give me some levels. Here we go. Talk to me. Bear the curse. Seek souls. Seek the king. I don't know who the king is. I'm sorry. Maybe that guy down in Hyde's Tower of Flame. Maybe he's the king. Maybe that's the soul that I need so badly. Alright, so dexterity, vitality. I don't really need vitality. Because we're not really even changing our setup. We don't need any new armor. Endurance could help, but that's not even that much stamina. Although I always say that stamina is a problem. Health could help. I mean, a little bit of health maybe, but I would rather hit more. I think dex is the way to go here mostly. So let's put 2 into dex. Let's put maybe adaptability for agility. I don't know. Seems like maybe that's a good idea. I'd say maybe vigor. 2 into vigor, just to get more health. And I mean, that much health isn't that useful, but it should be. It should help me out a little bit. So it should help out. Even though it's not a lot. Can we upgrade an Estus flask? Do I have another Estus shard? That would be really helpful. I have no idea how I don't have... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. I apparently am stupid, and I don't remember where I got all the shards for my other character. I really don't. I don't remember where I got any of the shards. Let's go check the death count really quick before we continue on. I want to see how many people have died. It was kind of funny because when I originally got the game the night of, the internet wasn't working on it, so it was only counting my deaths, and then I went back the next day, and that was, like, insane. So, yeah, that's, like, 70 million. Yep, that's 70 million. I had to count the numbers, because it's, like, no commas. There are no commas. Those, I thought maybe those letters would say something. This guy right here, he's a cool guy. He's, like, kind of like a crestfallen knight, but he's different, and I like him. He lets you join the Blue Covenant, and you get a lot of... He's just kind of like a cool guy, I don't know. So far, out of all the characters I've met in this game, he's my favorite character. So, that's a little bit of information about my favorite character, I guess. Now, what am I going to be doing here? I'm going to be jumping down here. I tried this earlier in the game, and I died. So, I'm guessing I'm going to die again, but I'm going to try it regardless. Alright, I died, so that's not gonna work out for me. I don't know. I assume you're supposed to go down there, but you can't go down there, so it's weird. I know that in the shop, the cat sells a ring that slows your fall, or not slows your fall, but apparently, like, doesn't do damage when you fall, or doesn't do as much damage. So, I might have to buy that, but I'm thinking possibly I can kill her and take it. But that's taking a big risk, because in the event that I cannot kill her and take it, then I kind of got myself into quite a pickle. But we're probably going to do it anyway, so why not? Let's just do it. We'll see how much it costs, first of all. It might have been a good idea to actually see how much it cost before we just, you know, went farther in this game. But, okay, so let's buy an item, I guess. Yep. Let's do that. 13,400. Okay, let's kill her. Here we go. Can you not kill her? Keep trying. Really? Are you serious? I'll keep trying. Come on, cat, die. Die. Stupid cat, die already. Seriously, you can't kill her? That's a bummer. Why can't you kill her? Just because she's a cat? What is this? Can I kick her off her chair? That's dismaying. Do something about it. Fight back or something. Do something. Do something, Professor McGonagall. No. Oh, you little... Ah, I hate you. I hate you. Give me your ring so that I can make it down here without dying. I don't know where to go. I guess I'm just gonna continue with the game. That's weird. Alright, so apparently you can't go down there until later, until you get that ring. Like, you actually have to buy the ring, I'm guessing. I don't see any other way to do it, so... I wasn't able to find that boss in the place, so... Next episode, we will be going to Hyde's Tower of Flame, I guess, to try to kill that boss. Because I know he's there, and I know he's probably going to be terrible to try to beat, but I'm going to try it out. So, I'll see you guys next time.